Look, bitch, if you motherfucking hate the place that you motherfucking work at, you need to figure that shit out. Right now, bitch, you need to figure that shit out because every day that you go to work and you hate being there, is another day that you're jeopardizing your happiness, you're jeopardizing your sanity, bitch, you're jeopardizing your future, and then you're missing out on an opportunity of being at a place that you really do enjoy. I used to work at this motherfucking Italian restaurant, right? And Italian food in the US has this motherfucking facade about being like fine dining and super high end, and you gotta dress classy, drink wine with your motherfucking finger on, like boohoo type shit like that, right? So I was like, yeah, it's a cool gig. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what goes. And then you know what the fuck I found out? It was in the same motherfucking sister company as Chili's. You telling me that I'm about to work at a motherfucking place that's brothers and sisters with Chili's? No. No, ain't nothing wrong with Chili's. Me and my family, we used to always go to Chili's. I would go to Chili's today if I was craving like American food or like a very casual dinner. But to say and to act like you're so fucking bougie and so fucking cool, what would it sound like if I was like, yeah, I work at an Italian restaurant? Oh, which one? Italian Chili's. That's right, Italian Chili's. Come get some pasta and some spaghetti. One, I hated this place because you were treated like a number. If you work for a company where they don't know you, they don't get to know you, they don't care about you, the only thing they care about is input, output, that is a big red flag. They literally had a bulletin board, and you were scored on every little activity that you did, and then you were ranked against the other servers. You were literally given a number, and your quality of life at that job depended on what rank and what number you were. So it was kind of a way of measuring performance, which in theory does make sense. But, for example, one of the things that you were ranked on is you were forced to, they forced you, not encouraged, you were forced to sell the special plate of the month. It didn't matter what this plate looked like. It didn't matter if you liked it. It didn't matter if it tasted like shit. One month they had a fucking like fried calamari cranberry salad. They literally said, people like fried calamari? People like salad? Calamari salad? Now you sell it. If you couldn't sell it, if you couldn't get your numbers up, they'd sit you down and be like, hey, why can't you sell this plate? We're going to give you less tables. We're going to give you less interaction with the guests. It didn't matter like how much experience you had. It didn't matter the quality of service that you gave. If you could not sell the special plate of the month, you were a less important person to the company. The guy at number one, the top seller, this is how he sold them. This is how he got his number so high. You ready? Hey y'all, welcome in. My name is Timmy Turner. Look what I'm gonna do for y'all today. I'm gonna bring this plate to your table. It's free to try. If you don't like it, send it back. But if you eat it, you're gonna pay for it. That's it. Verbatim. He literally charged the plate on every single table and then bullied the guests to keeping it. Because you know how sometimes people are like, no, like don't send it back. Like let's just keep it, don't waste food. Or like, no, like don't send it back. He's gonna think that we don't got money, you know, blah, 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 blah. And because nobody in the company stopped him because all they care about were numbers, he was the top dog. Hey, and more power to you. Like, individually to him, respect. You know, he made it work. That's just not my motherfucking flow. Like, I'm never going to do that. And if anybody's wondering about his service, before he worked there, he had worked at Church's. Chicken, bitch. Church's chicken. So, the skill level between Church's chicken and Italian Chili's, you understand, right? You know what I mean. Another red flag that you want to be aware of is what do the other employees say about the job? Because if you hate your job, but everybody else is like, we love it here, it's amazing. Maybe you don't see something that they're saying, so you stick it out a little bit longer. But at Italian Chili's, bitch, everybody hated their job. They hated their job, they hated each other, they hated their guests, they hated their own lives while they were working at the job, and they were very vocal about it. Fuck this, fuck that, fuck this bitch, fuck that bitch, fuck this shit, I don't need this shit. But they did need that shit. There was a server who had been working there for 20 years. Since the restaurant opened, 20 years working in the same place. He must have loved it, right? He must have had some great things to say about it, right? This place is bullshit. Management is bullshit. Everybody that we work with are idiots. The guests are super cheap. Motherfuckers coming in to buy one, get one free pasta. I fucking hate it here. But rent still gotta get paid. So do you want to buy some of the special plate of the month? Y'all, like this is real life shit. Like this is reality for some people. Let it be a lesson. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to be stuck at a job that you hate for 20 years. You need to take small, necessary steps to get yourself out of the position that you're in. And if that means like starting over from the beginning, start over from the beginning. If that means like asking for help, you got to ask for help. If that means sucking dick for a position, ask yourself, how much do you hate your current situation? Okay, bitch, let's get to sucking then. Look, we've heard it all before. Find something that you love and you will never work a day in your life. I cannot begin to describe to you guys like how true that statement is. If you enjoy doing something, if you love doing something, there is a way for you to turn that into making money. So if you're navigating your career goals, the question you should ask yourself is not, what should I be? It's, how do I make money from the things that I love? Boom. Boom! That's what you got to answer, because the things that you love are the things that you have the most passion for, the most determination for, the most drive for, and you're actually going to be working so hard that you don't even realize it. Look, me sharing my story to you personally, you guys know how I've talked about dance and wanting to incorporate it into my life. I've been doing it since I was like in high school. I was talking with a coworker the other day, and they were asking me like, what do I do on my days off? And I was like, oh, I dance with this studio. And they're like, oh, are you an instructor? And I was like, yeah. And they go, oh, so you have 2 jobs. And I was like, no, I do it just for fun. My coworker was like, but do they pay you? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, so you have 2 jobs. And I was like, huh. I mean, yeah, but I never considered it to be a job. How blessed is that? How blessed is that you work, get paid, and don't even realize that you're working? On another situation that's more like a 9 to 5, I started working in the restaurant industry when I was 18 for fun. Like, I had some free time on my hands, and a few of my friends were working at the same restaurant, and I just wanted to do something with my time off. And then one day, I was training this new employee, and he asked me, like, how long have you been working here? And I was like, I think like 4 years. I started in 2012. And the employee was like, 2012 was 8 years ago. What are you talking about? I literally was in that conversation like, oh shit, it has been fucking 8 years. Because every day that I work in the restaurant, whether it be 8 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, I think of it as like one big game. Like, I'm literally just walking around bullshitting with people, helping them celebrate their birthdays and their first dates and like moments that are so special to them, and I just get to be a part of it, and I'm just fucking chatting and bullshitting around. Look, on a serious note, if you take anything away from this video, it's that if you fucking hate your job, you need to start taking small, necessary steps, investing in yourself so that one day you can be in a better position. Do not waste your life and your sanity at a place that you dread going to. Remind yourself of all the things that you love to do and figure out how to turn what you love into your living. I need y'all to remember to always do what makes you fucking happy, do what makes you smile, do what makes you laugh, because bitch, you are so fucking ugly when you cry. Oh my God, ew, have you seen yourself? You already ugly. Please don't cry. Please don't make it worse. On that note, I love you guys. Bye.